All right, you're on a 4-game win streak. The 76ers won. Big comeback. Come back and bury them. And then this Cleveland won. I mean, you coming up against the number 1 seed in the East. They'll probably finish the number 1 seed. 40-10. I mean, you're 4.5 back. You got a chance. Like, it's going to take some time. It really would take the Cavs falling off the brakes after All-Star break or something like that to tail them. Number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. I don't think that's their main objective. What this season is about right now is they got to be healthy. They got to be ready to go. They had their starting unit, Porzingis in there, the Porzingis unit with Holiday, White, Tatum, and Brown, and they were not playing well. They were not playing well together. That Houston one was a good one. Like they just didn't get that one done, but there were some bad losses in there. The Lakers one, you don't wake up for the Lakers. That one was bad. That one felt bad. They have something with the Hawks. Sometimes they go down to the Hawks, they turn their brains off. They go down to Atlanta, it doesn't happen. The Raptors won, no excuse. That was bad. The Kings won, no excuse. Bad. But that stretch of bad basketball, everyone was getting very worried. No, that group needed time to gel together. That you introduce Porzingis into that lineup and you put Al Horford coming off the bench. You have that Celtics lineup, that all-star lineup. Dude, that's a big piece that you introduce, and they weren't ready for it yet. I mean, Porzingis was out all year. It took some time to get him re-ingratiated into that starting 5. They had it. You're seeing it now. 4 in a row. The Houston one was close. Statement made tonight. You win the season series against the Cleveland Cavaliers. You go onto their home floor, and you bury them in the 4th. Derek White had a big 4th quarter. 14 points, 5 of 6. Kid had it. 5-6 from the field. The kid had it. He was freaking firing, dude. And really, Jason Tatum navigating the double team. You saw it way back when they lost to the Warriors. It still took time. Even last year was when he really started to ascend and figure out the double team. What do I do? How am I passing the ball? Am I turning it over? Am I dribbling into double coverage? Or am I going to swing it? And I think the Celtics just did a phenomenal job passing the basketball. They moved it around really well, and Cleveland set up a very strange 2-3 zone, but it was wide. It was outside of the arc, and the Celtics freaking navigated that, bro. I mean, JB was really like the heartbeat in the first half. I mean, 16 points, 6 assists and 9 rebounds. Not bad out of Brown. Porzingis is that piece. He's the monster piece on both ends. On the offensive side, he's a big man that can go off the dribble, that can space. He can shoot the deep ball. He's a lob threat. He does it all offensively. He's got a post game. You all know about that. He's also a great elbow shooter. But what he does for the team defensively, when they have that rim protector in there, they're a freaking monster. They can choke out the other team defensively with 2 elite perimeter defenders, White and Holiday. Duh. Porzingis is the anchor rim protector in the back, and then 2 elite wings. The 2 greatest wings in the league, the heartbeat of the team, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. I mean, they can both guard 1 through 5. Tatum gave you 22 tonight. Brown gave you 16, Porzingis 19, and White 20. Dude, they spread it around between those 4. Holiday, his job is not to be that scoring threat. His job is to neutralize the other guard. Now, I mean, Garland didn't have the best game, so that helps a lot. They need to figure out Mitchell, dude. Mitchell is a threat. He is a great player. They have to if these two teams are going to meet in the playoffs, they got to figure out shutting Donovan Mitchell out of the game. Him getting hurt, you can't count on that like that happened last year. You're going to need to figure out how to stop him because he's going to erupt. But honestly, like, if you treat it like you did the Mavericks last year, and I'm not going to get into the Mavericks, that's crazy. If you're a Mavs fan, boycott the team. That's all I'm going to say about that. Boycott the Mavs. No, if you treat it like the Mavericks series, um, take out those guards, there's gonna run out of firepower offensively. Evan Mobley, great player. He's still not ready to be the number one option for the Cleveland Cavs. He's gonna get there. I think not Darius Garland. I think Evan Mobley is the future of the league. He is gonna be insane, but it's gonna take. It's still he's a project. He's a project. Um, yeah, so you're a number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. You got to stay healthy. You can't lose your guys. You got to load manage, get them through this season, and get them comfortable. Get that starting 5 comfortable, ready to go because talent-wise, no one can compete with you. No one can compete with you if you're healthy. If you're healthy and you're ready to go, there is no one that can stop you. Celtics move on Thursday night. They're playing the Mavericks. Boycott, boycott. It's worse than the Betts trade. Boycott. Um, they play Mavs, they play Knicks, and then they play Heat. The Knicks one's gonna be good. The Knicks give you a fight all the time. They're not as tough as they used to be, but they can space it a little better. Miami Heat are in a free fall. Jimmy Butler has the team hostage right now. It is a implosion in Miami, and I'm here for it. I hate Miami. And then the Spurs game will be a fun one. I mean, the Spurs are a lot better. They just traded for De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox and Victor Wembanyama, he's a freak. That'll be a fun series to watch. So it'll be exciting to see the Celtics. The Celtics are back. They're back and they look good. So keep your eyes out. We'll see what happens. Have a good night, everybody.